Hear all you people of Israel. This is what the Lord has commanded us. This is the time that the Lord has given us the city. He has commanded us to march around the city once every day for 6 days, and on the 7th day, to march around it 7 times. We will take the holy ark of God with us. And before the ark of God will go the 7 priests with their 7 trumpets. They will blow those trumpets continually as we march. Before the priests shall go the men of war, and behind the ark shall go men of war, and we shall march around the city. And on the 7th day we march 7 times, and at the end of the 7th time we shall shout, for God has given us the city, and the walls will fall down flat, and we will take the city. And every living thing in the city shall be killed, every man, woman, child, every animal. But do not, and I say again, do not touch of the riches and spoil of that city. Do not touch any gold, silver, iron, or brass, for they are the Lord's. And everybody will be killed, and they will burn the city after you take Rahab and her family out. Are we ready? Let us march.
Here they come.
Let me see. What are they doing?
They are marching around the city. Oh. They're... 7 men in white uniforms with trumpets on. They are all marching around the city. I don't know what they're doing, but God must have told them to do it. There they go. And that strange blue box, I don't know what it's for. Don't know what they're doing with that, but God must have told them to use it.
The first day is finished. The people have marched around the city once, blowing the trumpets, and not saying a word. The people in the city looked out their doors and their windows, and they thought that was a strange thing to be doing. Why didn't they start climbing up the walls or shooting their bows and arrows? They thought it was funny, and some of them began to laugh. Well, the nighttime came, and everybody went to bed. Next day, the morning came, and Joshua called the people again.
Arise, people! This is the 2nd day, and we shall march again around that city. Now remember to be quiet and let no sound be heard other than the trumpets.
Here they come again. You say,
What are they doing?
they are... I don't know what they're doing, but God has said everyone will be killed except those that are in my house, because of our wickedness.
Are they going to kill everybody in the city?
Yes, they are going to kill everyone in the city. Everyone in the city is doomed to die because of the wickedness of this city. They've worshipped strange gods and they've done all kinds of evil deeds. They're going to die.
Sister, how will they know our house?
Look, see this red cord out of the window? That is the token that the spies gave me, that God will protect us and that they will not touch this house. Anyone who is in my house will be safe. And God has given us his word.
The sun has gone down. Everybody goes back to sleep. The second day is past. The morning comes. Joshua commands the people again on the third day.
Arise, O people, for this is the third day that we shall march around this city. Remember, no word is to be spoken.
Jericho's my home. I don't want to leave it. What are we so bad that they have to destroy us for? What did we ever do?
We've worshipped strange gods, and we have done very evil and wickedly, and God has cursed this city, and we must all die except the ones that God has promised that are in my house will be safe.
How do we know? Who are you? Who am I? How do we know God's going to protect us?
Because God is the God of Israel, God is the God of the universe, and God has given us his word. The spies did promise us and swear to us by the God of heaven that if I left this red cord out of the window and I left it there, that the people would, the soldiers would see the cord and we will be safe.
Oh, I hope you know what you're doing. Your dad and I, we've come from the other side of the city. Our children are all here. I sure hope you, I will be glad when this is over. Oh, okay.
The sun has gone down. The third day is over. The sun is coming up on the fourth day. Joshua commands the people again.
Rise up, O people, for this is the fourth day that we shall march around this city. Are we ready?
You did talk.
Let us march.
You did talk. You asked me to call.
And sister, how can they get in our house?
They won't be coming in our house. The walls will fall down. They told us so. But we will be safe.
I sure hope you know what you're doing. That noise is driving me nuts. But you think there is the cord, and so far, God has kept his word.
God will always keep his word. He's the God of Israel. He brought the Israelites all the way through the desert here, and he is going to give them the country, but we will be safe.
The sun is going down. And the fourth day is finished. Nothing has happened. The people have marched around the city 4 times, blowing their trumpets with the holy ark of God following them. Nothing has happened.
Thank you.
The people in the city think it's a strange thing for people to be doing. But some of them are beginning to wonder, and they're getting a little bit nervous because they don't know what's going to happen. And they see the people marching around the city every day, blowing the trumpets. And they wonder what it's all about. But some of them, most of them, are laughing. They don't think it means anything at all. They're not worried. So the sun comes up on the 5th day. And Joshua commands the people again.
Rise up, people. This is the 5th day that we shall march around the city. And remember, the Lord has promised the city to us.
As soon as they stop. I can't hear.
Sister, but if they come in to the house, can't we hide somewhere?
You don't need to hide. Everything will be all right. They promised us. They will keep us safe.
Rahab, are you sure you want to go through with this?
Yes, my mind is made up. I believe the God of Israel is the God of the universe, and I do want to be an Israelite.
You really want to be an Israelite? Are you sure?
Yes, I am. I know that the God of Israel is the God of the universe. He is the true God, and I want to worship him.
But husband, wouldn't it be better we go to be with Israel than to die with Jericho, even though this is our home?
The sun has gone down. The 5th day is over. And everybody's gone to bed. The sun is coming up on the 6th day. Joshua commands the people again.
Rise up, people, for this is the 6th day that we will march around the city.
Can I watch, sister?
You can watch.
Six times they've marched around the city. Some of the people in the city are really afraid now. They can't figure out what's going on. They don't understand what's happening. Some of the people wish that they could understand. And one man says, "Why don't we go and ask Rahab what's going on?" And his friend says, "No, go and talk to that sinful woman. I'm not going to go and talk to her. I wouldn't associate with her." Somebody else says, "Well, you know that the God of Israel has defeated all the enemies around us. Maybe they're going to defeat us too." And his friend says, "No way, they can't get over those high walls. We're as safe as we can be." But they don't understand that God is in this, that God has cursed this city because of their wickedness, and God is determined to destroy the city and everybody in it and burn it with fire. Only the gold and the silver and the metal that'll stand the fire, only that will be saved. Everybody else will die. The gold and the silver, God said, that was to be his. Nobody was to touch it. Nobody was to take any gold and silver with them. It was all to be given to the Lord. So the 6th day is finished, and everybody goes back to bed. One more day, God said, and on the 7th day, they had to march around the city 7 times, blowing the trumpets, not saying a word, carrying the holy ark of God behind them. The sun is coming up again on the 7th day. Joshua commands the people.
Arise, O people, for this is the 7th day. This is the day the Lord has promised. This is the day he will give us the city. We will march around 7 times, and at the end of the 7 times we shall shout a victory, for the Lord will knock down those walls. We will take the city and kill every living being in it. But remember, do not touch of any riches there. Let us march.
Around the city. Twice around the city. The city. Four times around the city. Around the city. Six times around the city. 7 times around the city.
You go get Rahab and her family and bring them out.
Rahab, come out and bring your family. Your lads have been
Father,
spared.
come, Mother. Come, sisters and brothers.
Rejoice, the God of Israel has won victory. Rejoice. Greetings, greetings.
Everybody in Rahab's house was safe, and the people of Israel returned to the camp, rejoicing. Everybody in the city was dead. And they went into the city and burned the city with fire. And they took the gold and the silver and took it back to the camp of Israel, and they dedicated it to the Lord.
Well,